This is the Easy Motion Neo Volt Sport. And the Sport Edition doesn't have lights, doesn't have fenders, but it's still quite capable and a very interesting design, I must say. So this is 8 speeds. I'm going to start out with kind of the bike specs. You got 8 speeds back here, Shimano components, nice big chainring on the front. You got pedals that fold as you would expect. You kind of pull them out and they flop down, right? One upgrade that I really appreciate here is that it's got these nice big hydraulic disc brakes, front and rear. It's going to give you plenty of stopping power, if you're going down a hill or maybe it's a little bit wet like it is right now. That's going to be nice to have. I love the fact that they've got these beautiful ergo grips up here, really comfortable. And generally speaking, I mean, this is a pretty full-size folding bike. You know, you've got a good body position and it rides relatively smoothly. The tires are a little bit bigger, so it absorbs some of the shock if you're going over cracks and stuff. And it's pretty solid, nice neck folds and everything. I'm actually going to show you what it looks like as it folds. So you kind of unlock the seat post like that, pull it up, and that actually keeps it in the folded position. So as soon as you take that out, all you have to do is like lift in the middle of the frame. You see that? The whole frame just whoop up like that, and then it locks. Did you hear that? It clicked. So you can actually walk the bike like this if you want to, kind of go along. And the neck would fold down like that. You could take the front wheel off, and you can start to imagine that this thing gets pretty small. Whoa! There we go. No harm, no foul. Got the bike back up. So that's the folding piece. To get it unfolded, just come back over here. There's this button thing right here. I'm going to try to hit that. There we go. Perfect. I don't recommend doing this with just one hand, but it is possible. Grab the seat again. Pop that in like this. Woohoo! Okay, oh, there we go. Finally. We're ready to go. So the cool thing about this, other than it being a neat folding bike, is of course that it's electric. So I'm going to jump into the specs there. We've got a 350 watt geared rear hub motor. It's quite a bit of power for, a little folding bike like this. The battery pack is built right into the frame. It looks beautiful. It distributes the weight evenly across the frame, so you don't have like a big rear rack that's heavy and hard to lift or something. And you do have to take it off to charge it. That's one of the negatives. Also, there's no like water bottle mounts, but frankly, your water bottle will be like sideways, and it's like you get something for your seat, or you can always just bring one in your backpack. I do like the battery design a lot. It's actually shared across the entire Easy Motion Neo line, and this is a 36 volt 9 amp hour pack that gives you pretty solid range. I mean, this is a very capable little folding electric bike. And again, if something goes wrong with this, pretty easy to swap out the components because all of the Neos use sort of the same stuff. Also, the frame itself is built by BH, so Easy Motion is a BH brand. And they've been making bikes. They're from Spain, and they've been doing this since 1909. High quality stuff here, and good support, which I appreciate. It's a really unique kickstand on this thing, but it's cool because it folds right next to the bike. So these are very purpose built. This is high quality stuff here. So I'm going to jump right into how you make it go, right? That's what's interesting here. We've got this nice LCD, which is removable, super cool. Take it with you if you use this as a commuter and you don't want people messing with your bike. You hold down the power button for a few seconds, comes on, it tells you your speed, your battery capacity, and then it lets you choose from 4 levels of pedal assist. Right now we're on Boost, say Boost, Sport, Standard, and Eco. And of course, the lower pedal assist you choose, the more you're going to conserve your battery, but it's going to go a little slower. What's really neat about all of the Neo bikes is that not only do you get pedal assist with a torque sensor, so it's really smooth and responsive, you also get a twist throttle. So you can just twist that and the bike will take off, which is super cool. I like that because sometimes it's nice to ride around like a little scooter. And so yeah, I'm going to kick up the kickstand. Whoop, there we go. Take it out for a little ride. I'm going to hold the camera near the motor so you can kind of hear it in action. This is a hub motor, so you do hear it a little bit more. And again, it's, you're a little bit rear heavy because of that, but being geared, it's a little bit smaller, a little bit lighter, which is nice. So I am in, change this to sport mode, get ready for it. You kind of hear it kicking in, but as soon as I stop pedaling, it stops going. So, you know, that's what I meant by responsive before. Just, you know, super, super fast. Sorry for the wind, I'm sure that sounds great. You know, these bikes are awesome. I really like the Neo line, and if you're looking for a folding electric bike, of course there's a lot to choose from out there, but I love how integrated and sleek this thing looks. I mean, you almost forget that it's an electric bike, and because it does have a removable battery pack, it makes it even smaller and lighter. Like if you're loading it somewhere, you take the battery off, stick it next to it in the closet or whatever. So for the full written review on this bike and more info and photos and stuff, check out ElectricBikeReview.com. I will see you there.